BFit's back. All right. What's up, guys? Actually, we're in Atlanta today. My cousin just had a baby, so we come to check it out. He got a new house, got a new baby, so we coming to spread some love for him this weekend. Yeah, so let's go check it out. Maybe he'll give us a little MTV tour. What's up, cousin? What's up, Troy?
I have a PlayStation 4 now.
I know, your dad told me that you got one.
Oh yeah.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Bucky. It's been a long time. Brandon Valerie.
How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right?
That's cute.
Look at him.
So cute.
Oh, he's so cute. Look at him.
He's so cute.
He's so cute.
Oh my gosh. He's precious.
Yeah, it might be for real around here.
Yo, so what's up, guys? What's up? So I got my cousin Ronnie here, and I wanted to do a little segment, a little mini series that'll be kind of motivational, just interviews with some people in my life that have come from the bottom and have made their way to the top, to where they are now, with no help. And they just did it all, you know, on their own. And this is a perfect example of that. So introduce yourself.
What's going on, world? YouTube. My name is Ron Thompson. We've been close for a very long time, and I got a story to tell, man.
So where you from, man? How did it all begin?
I was born in New York. I was raised in Atlanta, Georgia, Decatur, Georgia. I moved here when I was 3, and I've been grinding ever since. It seems like, man. You know,
Right. How was life?
I mean, well, I was raised by my father. My mom left me at a very young age, so my dad had to do it by himself.
You and your sister?
Yeah, me and my sister. It was hard, you know what I'm saying, because he was always at work, so we kind of had to fend for ourselves a lot of times, but he did the best he could, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, we had heat sometimes we didn't. You know, we had air sometimes we didn't, you know what I mean? We had no carpets and nothing like that. It was tough, man.
Right.
A lot of people had worse, but it was tough.
Right. And then you got expelled from Stevenson.
Yeah, all right, so yeah, I was going to Stevenson High School, and you know, and used to fight a lot and get in different troubles and stuff. So I ended up getting expelled from Stevenson High School and had to go to Brookwood in Gwinnett County, which is a life-changing event. You know what I mean? Ways of life was way different, but it was the best thing that could have happened.
Right.
The best thing. You know, I went from a 1.0 grade point average to, you know, graduate.
Yeah.
It was the best thing that could have happened to me.
Hell yeah. 18, graduated high school, you got your first apartment.
Yep.
And he's just been coming up ever since.
Hey man, my pops kicked me out.
I remember that.
Yep, you know what I'm saying? My pops kicked me out, so I went and got me an apartment. I think he thought I was coming right back, but being the hustler I am, I couldn't do that, so I went and got an apartment, got my boy who a little bit older than me to sign the lease for me, because I think I was 17 at the time.
Yeah.
17, so I couldn't sign the lease, so.
So what do you do now?
Now I'm a police officer, actually. You know what I mean? I'm a police officer with the Martin Police Department. You know, my life did a complete 180. You know.
I remember I used to tell you back in the day that you was gonna be a police.
Yeah, but I was a street, so I was like, that's impossible. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't even sound right. But
and you chose something that would be a career, you know, not just
because I've always been about my money, man. Always. And you know, street money's good money, but it's short money. It's quick money, so you're gonna spend it quickly. You're not gonna cherish it, and eventually, that shit is very true that you end up in the ground or in the prison. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's true.
When I first became a police officer, I was working for Georgia State, but I was working in the city of Atlanta, and I became one of the youngest members of a motor unit. I'm at 21 years old.
Hell yeah.
That the state has ever seen. You know what I'm saying? It was only a couple. You know what I'm saying? I was one of the couple. And from there, I loved it. You know what I mean? So then, but the state wasn't paying enough money, so I had to move on to MARTA, where that's where I am now. I'm on a special unit that's in Clayton County.
And I remember when you were starting to, you know, talk about being a police officer, and then coming from where we came from, like, how did you deal with that fear of like crossing over, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean, it was tough. I mean, especially when you get in a situation where you about to arrest somebody who you just in the street with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's for real. And that actually happened to me, man. You know, you almost like a hypocrite, you know what I'm saying? But what I tell everybody is you got to grow up, man. You know what I mean? You got to grow up, because you're not going to get nothing just sitting out there.
That's true, man. That's true. So you've been in police now for
11 years.
11 years.
Going on 12, so yeah.
That's crazy, man.
It's crazy, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
We get old, bro.
No. So what drives you?
My family. I like being. I take great pride in being the guy who made it on his own. You know what I'm saying? I like to say, you know, I'm not nowhere near. I'm still, you know, we getting old, but we ain't old yet. You know, so it's still steps I want to take to be to, you know, fully self-wealth. You know what I'm saying? You say, but man, my family, make sure they're straight and taken care of, and I can get all the things I want. I can take vacations and, you know what I mean, buy my nice toys and
you
cars.
You look a lot different
now,
you know than you did.
Oh yeah, we'd have been out this country numerous times. You know, this stuff I couldn't do. I didn't care about. You know what I'm saying? You in the streets doing what you do. You don't care about leaving your area. You know, but when you come get a little money, you grind, you work hard like I do. You know, then you can get
whatever you want.
Whatever you want, man.
Have you ever failed? And if you did, how do you get back up?
I failed a few times. I mean, you know, not no real. I mean, you just have to know with any decision that you make, anything you try to do, that there can be a negative outcome. You know what I mean? Or you might not get to what you want the first time, but you just keep on grinding, man. You gonna get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anything that's worth having is worth fighting for. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, I mean, I definitely failed a few times, but I ended up okay. You know what I mean? So it's okay.
So what would you tell somebody that, if somebody watching that came from the same background, same upbringing, and they, you know, don't feel like they had the same opportunities as other people have?
I would tell you, don't look for opportunity from other people. Make your own opportunities. That's what I did. You know what I mean? I didn't have nothing that was leading me in the direction of the life that I've chosen. Everything that I was doing and was a part of, all leading down the wrong lane. I had nobody to steer me. I was hard-headed. I was stubborn. I had nobody to direct me. You know, I mean, my dad, when he was living, you know what I'm saying, he tried to get you straight, but when you were grown, you were adult, and you was kind of pushed out there early, and you always, you know, I took care of myself. You know, you always do that. You know, so it's like, you really just listen to yourself. So you gotta want to do it yourself. You gotta understand, look at your surroundings. You know, look at the people who you came up with. You know what I mean? Your older brothers and cousins and friends and family who didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know, that's real. You know what I mean? So don't just say you're gonna be different. You just do something positive and make your change for yourself. You know.
Anybody can make it.
Anybody can make it, man. This is America, man. This, you know. You gotta work, man.
Long
you know what I'm
nights.
saying? Work long nights. You know what I'm saying? Early mornings, long night. You know, but if you want it,
it's there.
It's there, man. Let's get it. You know what I mean? My saying has always been, hustle harder. You know what I'm saying? You think you hustling now, hustle a little bit harder. You know what I mean? We ain't done. You know what I mean? I ain't finished. You know what I'm saying? I'm 32 years old. We 32 now? We 30.
You 32.
I'm 30. Oh, I'm 33. I think I'm 33.
No, are you 33? No, we're about to be 32. We 30s.
Yeah, we in our 30s.
30s.
You know what I'm saying? We're not with those childish games, man. You got to get this. You got to pay these bills, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to grind, man. Hey, listen. It's out here. Go get it the right way. Stay out of prison. Stay out them streets, man. Get away from your friends that's bringing you down.
That's a big one.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
That's a big one.
I'm telling you.
Surround yourself.
Pressure is crazy. If you surround yourself with positivity and you know what I mean, good things, then that's what you're gonna get out of it. You know what I mean? That's what you want around you. People that's gonna better yourself. Don't get nobody who's gonna bring you down or hate on you when you start doing good, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yo, well, Ronnie, man, I appreciate you
Yes, sir.
taking the time to let me film your house. Tip, I'm only putting the good ones in. But I definitely appreciate y'all. I don't know if you want to plug your Instagram and all that.
I mean, check me out on Instagram, TRed22. You see how I live a little bit. You know, I'm on Snapchat, T-Red, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, so hit them up, look them up.
Just look me up. You know what I mean?
I
I'll be over
appreciate
there.
you being here. Guys, I definitely appreciate y'all watching the video. I hope that some gold nuggets were shared on today's interview. And look for the future interviews. I plan to do these again. I have a few other people in mind that I think could really give us some inspiration and motivation to keep on moving forward and head to that next level. I'm going to end it right here, guys. And as always, be strong, be confident, and be fit. Appreciate it.